first for the Grizzlies. Conley and Allen are the guard set. And at the center position, an impressive combination of size and skill. The 7'1" Spaniard, Marc Gasol. Then there's Tayshaun Prince, and it's Randolph in at the 4-man position. And looking at the Rockets, manning the backcourt, Jeremy Lin along with James Harden. And it's center, the most dominant physical presence in the NBA, the elite defensive big man, Dwight Howard. Then there's Chandler Parsons, and it's Ashik in at the 4. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Allen kicks to Conley. Rocket 6. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Mike Conley, boy, second in the NBA last season in steals per game. Quick feet and quick hands, and a smart defender as well. Make him a pesky guy to deal with at that end of the floor.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. He said he certainly followed the rise of Jeremy Lin into a prime-time point guard in this league. And he told me we need to try to limit his penetration. That's where he's most effective, slashing and with the drive and kick. Guys, Lin has certainly been working to improve his outside shot. But sometimes you have to pick your poison, and they'll live with him shooting from outside. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And for Conley offensively, he doesn't try, Steve, I think, to do too much.
No, in some ways he reminds you of like a possession quarterback.
Nice comparison.
He's going to be steady, do the little things, and let the game come to him, but very capable of making a big play when necessary.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Allen. Back to Conley. Prince outside. Gasol. Baseline J on the way. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Allen against Harden. Harden draws the double. Back to Parsons. Harden outside. And another 3 for Houston.
He's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, that's the right move. They'll get a good possession here, play defense, and get one more opportunity to score.
Allen outside. He feeds it to Gasol. Fires it up. And it's Memphis with another.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Bumped on the way up, but hits it. And they call the blocking foul.
Very well executed pick to give them all kinds of space to get that one off.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the night.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Ed Davis is checked in for Gasol. Pondexter comes in for Zach Randolph. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Tony Allen. Now Bayless. Outside Conley. Misses the step-back jump shot. And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets lead by 4. And now the second quarter getting ready to start up.
Well, I tell you what, that Southwest Division can be really tough. Seems like there are always at least 2 title contenders in the division and 3 to 4 teams that are fighting for a playoff spot. The Rockets felt the toughness as they went just 6-10 against the rest of the Southwest.
Here's Davis. Good work defensively by Smith. Houston leading by 4. Harden outside. Beverly the pass to Harden. Kicks it to Beverly. The 3 gets it to go. Beverly's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Rockets. Rockets, Clark, against the Southwest, 6-10, as you said. And Those losses were big as far as playoff seeding was concerned. Steve, very hard playing in that division.
Well, it toughens you up in a hurry, that's for sure. I mean, the Rockets still have yet to win the division title since it first came about in 2004. They've been in the hunt and they've made the playoffs, but they've also been going against some dominant franchises in San Antonio and Dallas.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, defensively, he's a ball hawk. I mean, that mixture of anticipation and quick, strong hands makes him a threat to pick off a basketball any time from a ball handler.
And one more thing to point out about him is what a rugged player he is, how hard he works every game, and he's always battling. Memphis ended up 2 games back of the Spurs in the hunt for the Southwest Division title last season, but they played well against the division, going 10-6, but just came up a little short for the title.
And such a tough division, the Southwest, as you were talking about, Clark. Memphis has yet to win a division title, as they often get beat out by one of the Texas teams, but they always are in the hunt.
And I don't think it'll be too long, Kevin, before they hoist up that first banner for winning the Southwest Division. I mean, the way this organization has put together this roster, they've made some shrewd moves to keep their flexibility. And you look at the Texas teams, particularly San Antonio and Dallas, starting to age. It's probably just a matter of time for the Grizzlies.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Gentlemen, for Jeremy Lin, 2 seasons ago, it was one of the most abrupt ascents into stardom the league has ever seen. For Lin, though, it wasn't all roses. He said, quote, "I saw how fame changed how people looked at me, and I hated it. I went into a shell. But over time, I was able to get a better perspective." He said, quote, "I won't let any of my friends become a fan. They can support me, but they can't treat me differently than they would treat someone else. And guys, now on a new team, Lin might just be happier now that the Fula has settled a bit."
Well, Doris, that fan passion can cut both ways. Sometimes you have to take the good with the bad.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Smith with a screen on Conley. Beverly dishes to Smith. Here's Harden on the wing. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 9 points for James Harden.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Tayshaun Prince had been a Piston his whole career, guys, and I thought he might end his career there. But last season, he was shipped over to Memphis to replace Rudy Gay. And it's been a hand-in-glove fit because of the blue-collar style of Memphis, and that's kind of how Prince plays, especially at the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Marcus Gasol is checked in for Davis. Randolph comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And Tony Allen subbed in for Mike Conley. Harden kicks to Howard. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bayless the pass to Randolph. There's the dish to Bayless. Memphis moving that ball around. Prince kicks to Randolph. 5 to shoot. And sent back by Howard. Parsons attacking. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And the first half is now in the books. The Rockets up.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Now let's go straight to the Monday night halftime report. The Rockets looking good at the midway point. Their offense has been prolific, moving the ball, getting tons of shots, different looks, options everywhere. Around
The Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Well, in many ways, the Grizzlies aren't like most teams out west. They don't try to overpower you with offense, and they don't have a superstar to lean on for big baskets at the end, but they still know how to get wins in the tough Western Conference.
Gasol backing down, and there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
And it's Conley penetrating. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And how about the work last season from the free throw line? He shot about 83%.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
That's good from Conley. And Conley drops them both. Rockets leading by 6. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, for Dwight Howard, a perfect fit with head coach Kevin McHale. So often, head coaches are former point guards, but in McHale, a Hall of Fame power forward. Howard has a coach he can quite literally see eye to eye with. And McHale is one of the all-time great post-up scorers. And for Dwight Howard, he said that was the biggest reason for his decision to come to Houston, saying, quote, "I felt he could really help me develop in the post." Guys, back to you.
You don't see many great back-to-the-basket big men these days, Doris. He is one of the best, certainly. Outside, Lynn. Pass to Harden. To the paint, Ashik. It's rebounded by Gasol.
For the majority of his career, Marc Gasol has been referred to as the other Gasol. But last season, you can make that case that he surpassed his brother Powell in terms of impact on the court.
Allen outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying his luck deep. They get the rebound. Randolph gets to Conley. Dishes to Allen. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Back to Conley. Another shot. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. 6 points for Marc Gasol.
And you got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
.59 seconds left to play in the third. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And Marc Gasol, a little bigger than his older brother Powell, very comfortable at the center position, whereas Powell is a little more of a tweener. They're both obviously so incredibly skilled.
They sure are. I mean, both Gasol's able to play in the high post as passers or jump shooters or down on the low block, and where they can use their array of offensive skills. Pretty impressive to see two players like that coming out of the same family.
Conley dishes to Allen. Back to Conley. Outside, Randolph. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Prince. The shot no good. Good D by Howard.
Question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
Harden kicks to Lynn. Parsons. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 6 assists in the game.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
side Lynn. Parsons. It's rebounded by Randolph. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Pass to Pondexter. Uncovered. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that.
Lynn against Allen. Then the pass to Garcia. Good on the triple. Garcia's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Houston.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and, of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And, Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Stolen by Jeremy Lin. 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Howard. Parsons on the wing. Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. The shot misses. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Allen dishes to Conley. Back to Allen. And the pass to Randall. And stolen by Garcia. The feed to Lynn. He dishes it to Howard. He's against Randolph. Shot clock at 6. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Omer Asher, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Harden in for Francisco Garcia. Conley with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Gasol kicks to Randall. He drains the turnaround jump shot. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Back to Parsons. He passes to Lynn. Harden outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Hushit. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It should be a 3-point play.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style. A beat down the entire way.
And Memphis making a change here. That free throw good from Usher. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Bayless. And that's not even close. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys...